Hello guys, welcome back. So Odin really came through for me. He asked me, um, you know, the old man and his deals. He was like, it would be really good. I said, okay, and I agreed, and he said he had stepped back with Hermes this time because he wanted me to see what he was really like. And Odin didn't have to influence him. Hermes was just Hermes to me, and more than once the Greek gods have called me Nordic barbarian. I'm just like those Nordic barbarians, and I've been told more than once by them that they thought they could, kind of educate me and give me some class. How they meant me. Anyhow, I'm getting laughter and cheering back there. Nothing makes the Norse gods love you more than calling them uncouth barbarians. They'll go out of their way to show you how uncouth they can be. So after I agreed to that, Mammon, is very passionate about things when he gets going. He asked me, he says, can you do this and do that in an order? And I said, well, yeah, I could. So between Mammon and Odin, and I know it was the old man really pushing, found my Clorox, found huge bottles of vinegar. I found all the shit I've been looking for, like at once on Walmart. And the old man's like, I pulled off a major miracle. You are ordering this tonight, now. Order this now before it disappears and, like something else comes on the news. So I ordered all the stuff I needed and it was a major miracle. So everything we needed is coming and I couldn't believe it. And I looked at Odin. Odin was like, hmm. So Odin, it was really a miracle, guys. I'm so thankful to him. We'll have the Clorox we need. We'll have the not Clorox. Well, the bleach we need. We'll have the vinegar we need. We'll have I ordered some more canned beans. I tried to order chili, but they were out. They go out a lot. Chili's pretty popular. And some other supplies. I ordered a backup supply of naproxen sodium, over-the-counter headache medicine, just in case, because I'm like, well, if stuff goes crazy again this fall, I would like to have it now, because it'll keep for a while. So we just, we're not trying to hoard. I didn't order 10 boxes. There's no reason to. It'll go out of date, but they made sure that got that stuff, got baking soda. So we'll be even hydrogen peroxide, all the stuff I couldn't find, it was all there at once. And I'm like, that's a gift from the old man. That is the old man saying, I love you. And I said, I don't care, what you do to anyone that tries to come in now, but, I thanked him. And I'd asked him what his advice was on the order before I put it through, and I got LG's reverse, and that usually means gods are mad at you and you're on your own. But then I thought he was mad because Odin won't give you the speeches that Mammon will. If Odin thinks you're settling for less or you're putting yourself in a bad situation, he's told me before, nothing teaches like experience. And he looked at me and just a glimmer is sympathy. The barest glimmer of sympathy says nothing strikes like pain, my dear. So he wanted me to learn a lesson. That's the kind of teacher he is. He'll let you get hurt. I wouldn't truly get hurt because he was there, but you know what I mean. He's always somewhere. And Mammon said, you have to be careful because as you're going to go deal with demons, many people will say some demons, if you don't respect yourself, they won't respect you either. And he says, I am frankly worried about you. He says, you never take that kind of treatment ever again. If I see a Greek god on this property, then he's telling me what he's going to do to the Greek gods, and he's getting very creative. He said, nobody talks to their people like that. And he was getting really angry. And yeah, Odin and Loki can be insulted, and they can, as we've talked about before, tie you with chains to the back of the car and drag you down gravel road at 3 a.m. screaming. But that's more of a deep healing thing. That's more of a you have trauma to get out, and that's actually the most effective, fastest way to do it. It hurts like a son of a bitch when they're doing it, but they're doing it from a place of love. And this did not feel like Hermes doing it from a place of love. I think sometimes gods get attracted to people that deep down they really don't like, and I got called the uncouth Nordic barbarian again today. I was actually proud when they said it. I'm like, you think I'm Nordic? Really? Huh. And, Odin's been crying happy tears because I'm recognizing most of the runes when I see them now. I might still spell the name wrong, but at least I'm recognizing the rune. So he's so happy, and I know the basic meaning, but I still go and I watch the video. I watch his Wayfarer's Mark videos. I just repeatedly watch those. Now, I know every rune can be given 10 billion different meanings, but I use that along with the rune as a divinatory tool for me. And then later on, we can do more stuff, but it's working good so far. But I'm so thankful to Odin. So I wanted to make a thank you video for him because he didn't have to do that. He didn't have to reward me, and he won't. He often will, but sometimes won't. But, I was talking to one of you, and you said you feel Odin has an interest. He is scary. You can't say Odin's not scary. It's just after a while you figure, well, if he was going to do something, he would have done it already. And when he was first with me, I kept my guard up around him. First, I wouldn't let him in. Then I was keeping my guard up around him. And then eventually you reach a point where you're like, well, if he's going to do something, he's going to do something. There's really nothing much you can do. So I'm thankful to him because I really needed that stuff. And Mammon was the one that talked me through it and said, I know it seems like you're burning through money right now, but you're planning ahead. And they're not, by the way, predicting the end of the world. It's just when you have disabilities, you do have to plan ahead, sometimes weeks. Now we're realistically hitting the microphone. Now we're realistically looking to planning months ahead if possible. So, I hope this finds you guys well, but I did want to thank the old man because it's nice when he does stuff like that for me. He didn't owe me anything, certainly. But, he has a kind of rough love for his people, kind of a rough, growly wolf love for his people. He does love us, he does. And, he can be very dangerously charming when he gets in close quarters and talk the birds from the trees. He's very much that kind of god. But he wants me back more into Nordic territory and demon territory because he says, when are you going to realize it's where you belong? So we're going to do that. And I'm fine with it because I am getting more Nordic as time goes on and thinking, yeah, if the other gods wanted to be here, they would meet him in single combat, cowards. So I guess they probably won't do it because it'll be Odin facing them in single combat, and like Freya will be hiding over here, and Loki will be lurking over there, and there will be bowmen somewhere out of sight. The Norse gods are going to stack it in their favor. Of course they are. They're not stupid. They're gifted at war. So, yeah. I'm getting giggles and cheers back here. So I just figured I'd update you guys, but I really am thankful to Odin. The old man can be a little scary at times, but if he wants to work with you, he's not going to hurt you. You can regret agreeing to work with him some days. It's like you come staggering through the woods half dead and drop dead, half dead at the entrance after you've escaped all these pitfalls and everything. And Odin goes, "Wasn't that fun, my dear? I hate you, old man. I love you too." So he's a handful, but I love him. He will kick your ass when you need it, but it's as needed. He's never actually been intentionally cruel to me. Anytime he's kicked my ass or suddenly and startled me and did something I thought was being cruel, in hindsight it was being cruel to be kind. So he's a good one to work with. He will provide for you, and that's proof right there. We don't often do pagan testimonial time, but to me, this is as much a miracle as anything else because, with my compromised immune system, I follow the numbers and the numbers bounced back up today. And I was like, ugh, I'm at least waiting until July. So I am thankful to the gods. And, if you guys are waiting to get your own supplies, just, keep the faith. Keep talking to the gods. If you can, shop online. If you can, go to a store. But, you will get it eventually. I've been waiting a couple months. Actually, I've been waiting since last October to get some bleach, come to think of it. So I've been waiting for a while. Your bleach will come. Your peroxide will come. Your alcohol, whatever else you're looking for, will come. So it is out there, guys. You will get it eventually. So if you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.